So you're looking to start brewing your own beer, huh? Great. Welcome to the How to Brew Beer for Fun and Profit video lesson series. There's a lot of great breweries in the world. In this video lesson series, you're going to learn all about different brew methods from Jeff Parker at the Dude's Brewery and Andy Black from MacLeod Brewery. Both Los Angeles-based breweries that do things a little differently. So without any further ado, let's brew.
I started off home brewing. I went to culinary school. I was brewing the whole time. And I finally decided, hey, I'm gonna start a brewery.
In this 5-part video series, you're gonna learn how to brew beer, the different types of brew, and how to successfully brew your own beer. But first things first, let's talk about getting into the brew process itself. Welcome to the first lesson. You just got a quick overview of the whole course. We're learning all about brewing beer for fun and profit. Now you're going to hear from our beer experts about getting into brewing beer. After that, we'll get into the importance of keeping your brew tools clean.
I got into brewing when I was in high school. I was a good student, so I took some AP chemistry, and we had an exothermic reaction day that we spent adding, part A to part B, and it generated heat. And we measured that heat, and then flipping through the different options of A and B, I saw that fermentation was one, and the hand went up. I never raised my hand in school. It went up on fermentation, and I'm like, I want to do this. So we did it, and that translated to getting a book in the library, going home, doing it at home, and then you're buying malt, hops, yeast. It's all grocery goods. There's no age limit. You don't have to be 21 to buy a pack of yeast, and the beer got good, and then it went from the closet to the garage to 75 feet of warehouse. The hobby just kept growing.
I brewed my first batch with my wife.
That's cool. What did you guys do?
Red ale kit from a homebrew shop in Providence, Rhode Island.
Right on.
I ended up working for like 2 years later. Yeah, it was awesome. It was pretty cool. You read enough and it seems like you know a thing or two. She quickly fell off the bandwagon of homebrewing. Yeah, because I just did it. I was homebrewing probably every week.
It's a process, man. I mean, they were like, yeah, get the kit. It's easy, it's easy, it's easy. But I had to do like 2 wet runs just to get the temperatures right. Just to balance the hot water. Granted, I'm using malt extract, so I got to have the warmth to make the malt extract like warm enough to mix around, and then the priming sugar and stuff. You didn't want it clumping up. So, I mean, my problems are not the same as your guys' problems, but still, I mean, you can't just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go brew a beer and just,
We basically always have the same problems that every brewer always has. It's just you have the experience where those problems become much easier to deal with so that you can focus on other problems. Problems that you haven't even considered yet.
It's always helpful to have a reservoir of sanitizer on hand because you never know when you're going to need it. And it's typically when you're going to have something clean in one hand and something dirty in another hand, and you need to make them somehow come together.